Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be for the energetic storyline of Shane Dawson. Let's look into his energies. Before I start the reading, I'm going to shuffle all these decks so I don't have to shuffle throughout the reading. And I'm going to just pull from the cards and see what comes up. Also, while I'm shuffling, please press the like button. Subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment, tell me what you think about the video. Yeah, obviously tell me about the video after it's done. Sorry, the screen is, or the cam is shaking. These decks are already pre-shuffled. I'm just shuffling for you guys. So that's done. Also, I'm going to be busy with readings, so I'm not going to be able to post for like the next day or two. You know, if I get my work done and all these readings and stuff, I'll post more videos. But I'm definitely going to be posting different content and all of that. If you would like to have a reading with me though, how to go about that will be in the description box. And if you would like me to cover a celebrity, how to go about that will be in the comment section of YouTube. So perfect. Alright. So let's see. Also, I'm going to be choosing 4 cards for the header. So, he's exhausted. You know, he's thinking about his strategy as far as being online is concerned. You know, trying to get that money operation back into gear. But it's causing him to be a little bit stressed out and exhausted. This is showing me his efforts are going to pay off though. He's definitely coming into a lot of success. So I know a lot of people aren't happy about that as far as hearing him being successful. But he's lucky in that regard. I don't know why, but he just is. This is showing me though he's not too happy. You know, he feels awkward, he feels agitated, and he's not satisfied with the success that he has. So it's kind of just like, for anyone looking or watching, it would be successful, but for him, it's not. So that's interesting. Let's continue to look into these energies. Yeah, if you know anything about this, this is kind of just like sometimes exaggerating what the situation might be. So for him, it's kind of just like he's exaggerating that sort of like his success isn't all that, you know. So I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, he's definitely having issues as far as that's concerned. So let's continue. Also, sorry for the glare with the cards. You know, I'm using natural lighting. These are deep energies. But this is showing me some of his bad habits aren't gone yet. So I don't know what that necessarily means. Obviously the reading is just starting, but something about old habits not being gone yet. You know, it's kind of consuming him. So that's fascinating. It's kind of just like, yeah, he's not going to be happy with sort of just like the response that he's getting, or sort of like the views or whatever that he's getting at first. But as the flow of money starts to improve, you know what I mean, and he starts to see the possibilities, he's definitely going to be feeling himself. So it's interesting. It's kind of just like, obviously people hate him and he's like irritating, I guess. For me, I don't have like an opinion on him. He's just irritating. You know, I don't care for his content or anything like that. It's like a joke to me, but he's obviously a being. So I just want to make that point clear, because the energies are showing like whatever his energy guides are, or his higher power and all that, is trying to get him to see beyond the illusion. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like see past sort of like your ego and sort of like your high expectations, you know what I mean, and see the truth for what it is. So that's interesting. Yeah, so like I was saying, those illusions that he's feeling as far as just like his work not sort of having the results that he would like, you know, he's going to be seeing it for what it is. You know, he's going to take a step back. He's going to be like, oh, okay, like everything isn't so bad. Things were good. So that's good for him, I suppose. Let's continue. Oh, wait, no. Sorry about that. This is showing, though, energies of being ruthless. You know, so he's definitely, like, plotting some fuck shit as far as, like, people coming for him. Because it's like a lot of people, you know, make videos about, like, allegations and different stuff. You know, and it's kind of just like, this is showing me that he's going to try to destroy those people. You know, it's kind of just like one of the negative aspects of his personality. It's just like if he can get your channel removed by, because of you sort of just like saying particular things, he's going to be doing that behind the scenes. So it's kind of just like a wartime for him as well. It's like, yeah, he's working on work and all that, but he's going to be trying to shut people down. That's what's being shown to me. This is interesting, though, because it's just like in his personal life, though, things aren't so colorful. So I don't know, like, if he's dealing with anxiety or depression. Some of you guys might be happy to hear about that. I don't know, because people really hate the guy, so it's funny. But yeah, he's definitely not happy in sort of like his personal life. Like, yeah, money and business is going to be good and all that. But his romantic life, his family life, it's like blah. So that's interesting. This is interesting energy, though, because it's like, I'm seeing energies of him being selfish. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know, like, if this is behind the scenes or like with his partner or whatever, but it's like, I'm getting the energies that he's really selfish and he likes to leave someone out or people out. So there's something going on with that. I don't know what that could be about, but that's fascinating. So it's like, he wants to leave someone cut out. You know, this is definitely, I think it's his partner, so I don't like know what the situation is with them or what. I don't know if they're married or whatever the case may be, but it's like, I'm getting the energies like, you're not going to get any of my money. You know, so I don't even know if this has to do with like legal situations or what, but it has to do with his money. And he's trying to cut someone out from getting his money. So that's interesting. You know, it's kind of just like, he come across as like being silly, goofy, trying to be sweet, but he's a shady individual. You know, he's not a cool person. You know what I mean? And it's kind of funny, like if you look at this guy's face, like it's kind of like a green color and this guy's face is kind of green. So it's giving me the impression that all he cares about is money. He's not really like a dove that cares about people, that's about making sort of like content to improve people's lives or anything like that. He's not about none of that good stuff like he tries to portray. His whole situation is money and being shady. And he likes to do things behind the scenes as well. So I wonder if that will start coming out. So this is interesting. There's some conflict that he's going to be coming towards, is what's being shown to me, with this sort of like three flames here and all these people. So I don't know if this is like people online turning on him, sort of like popping out, starting shit, or if this is like people suing him, or sort of like R. Kelly type of shit coming out. I have no idea. But it's kind of just like people want him to face some sort of like karma or justice. And the funny thing is, I don't know, like, if, I heard some of the allegations, right? But it was him being more like inappropriate and weird and just basically being a weird guy. But, I haven't heard necessarily of him doing anything like shady or not shady, because he's shady, but I haven't heard anything like on the level of like, I don't know, like a Bill Cosby or something. You know what I mean? This is just him being like awkward and just being irritating and shit like that. But it's showing me, I guess I'm gonna let the dogs bark. They're allowed to. But anyway, something's happening. It's gonna be some sort of conflict. You know what I mean? And I don't know if this has to do with like, maybe his partner's gonna be saying some shit like to ruin him. Cause it's like, someone's not happy about something. And it's like, I know I'm like taking all these long pauses or like trying to explain it, but I'm picking up the energies. It's like weird, because this is showing me some conflict, but it has to do with his family. So it's like either his online family or his relationship family. You know what I mean? It's like something to do with like a family unit. So I don't know if this is flesh and blood, like as far as like his actual people, or what this is about, but it's something about a conflict, and someone has some sort of resentment towards him too, so that's interesting. So this is giving me, and I'm not reaching, you know what I mean? Like, again, I'm like very honest and truthful with my readings. I don't like to just make things up. It is what it is. But it's like, I'm getting energies that he's an asshole. Like, he's an asshole, like, in his personal life. To, like, people, to his partner. I'm getting the energies like it's all about him. So it's like, the karma is going to be coming from sort of just like him being awkward and all that. That might be like an excuse or something for like people. They might see that and assume that's what it's about. But if bad things do start to happen for him, it's because he's not a good person. You know what I mean? So let's continue with this. He's stressed because it's like, he has a lot of people against him, and he's trying to manage a lot. It's like, yeah, he has people on YouTube and online, creating like groups to shut him down. And he has like something with his ego where it's like he wants to be on top of everything. Like he wants sort of like, I know it sounds like I'm reaching or something, but it is what it is, man. He wants like to be at the very top of what he's doing. You know what I mean? He wants to like dominate whatever sort of like project he's in. So like, let's say if he's making hats, he wants to dominate that industry. You know what I mean? So if he's on YouTube, he wants to dominate it. But it's kind of just like playing with fire. You know what I mean? And he's hurting himself. You know what I mean? It's taking a toll on his mental health and on his body as well. And it's, again, somebody wants to fuck him up. And it's someone close to him. So I'm seeing like some sort of serious betrayal. So this is getting interesting now. Let's see, what card am I going to use? So this is a fascinating card, because this card for me, it goes either way. It's either this snake or dragon, whatever, lizard, is either protecting somebody's abundance, or it's either destroying somebody's abundance. So it's either protecting it or destroying it. I'm going to choose from the same deck and see what the energies is. So it's like, it's not going to destroy him and make him impoverished or anything like that. But I'm getting the energies that It's about his peace of mind. You know, that's what this is about. It's like his peace of mind is being affected. Excuse me. You know what I mean? It's like the conflict is going to get to him. You know, it's kind of just like he likes to play things off like everything is okay. Like if you look at this lady, she's bathing, you know, and she seems like, when you just see her, like look at her silhouette, whatever, it's just like she's chill, like she's relaxing. But if you look at her face, she's bitter, she's going through a lot of shit. So this is showing me that his peace of mind is being affected. You know, something's going on with his peace of mind. This is also showing me that he's going to fall into a trap. Someone's laying a trap for him. You know, that someone could be the universe or a loved one, but he's definitely going to fall in a trap. So expect that to happen. He's definitely going to be falling into a trap. And again, you see, it has to do with the lovers. So this is either a person that he's with now or someone that's going to pop up in the future. And I'm going to do one more row and I'm going to stop. Because it's not really saying anything. It's kind of just saying the same stuff that, like, yeah, he's going to be successful, all that shit. And yeah, he's stressed and just the same shit. But this is giving more insight, though. That it's a partner that's opposing him. You see what I mean? Like, it's resentment going on. It's resentment in this person's face. You know, it's not, someone's not happy. Someone doesn't feel like they're getting a good cut of the pie. So it's like they want to start some shit. So I'm going to do one more row and I'm going to call it done. So let me see. He's going to try to rely on some sort of craft. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's a witch or whatever, but he's going to be trying to do something. You know, it's kind of just like he's aware that something's not right. You know, intuitively, he can feel it. You know, so he's going to try to make preparation to either stop what's happening or to lessen the blow. This is funny, but this is showing me he's actually gonna succeed. You know, so I don't know like what's going on or what, but this is showing me he's gonna definitely he's gonna win whatever the situation is. It's not gonna bring him down. So yeah. You see what I mean? He's still going to be able to create. He's still going to be able to dish out the illusions and the dumb shit. You know, he's still going to be like a messenger of peace and, you know, like, obviously it's fake, but this is what the energies is. You know what I mean? But this is showing me that with this 3 at the bottom, it's kind of just like he's never going to be, it's never just going to be like smooth sailing. It's always going to be someone like trying to bring him down or people that's irritated with him. So yeah, he's still going to be doing what he always done, but it's not going to be a peaceful situation in like the long run. So let's see what else card is there. Okay. So to close the reading, this is fun or funny. It's kind of just like, how should I say this? It's like allegedly making a deal with the devil. So it's like, you know, people want to see him come off that podium, you know, or come off the main stage or whatever the case may be. But, you know, he's woven or linked with forces that's going to keep him relevant. You know, it's kind of just like whenever these forces feel like it's time to fuck him over and, you know, make an example out of him, that's what it's going to be. But it's not going to come from the people, because it's kind of just like the people aren't the real reason why he's elevated the way that he is. The reason why he's elevated is because he's connected with some shady people and dark forces. So that's what's keeping him relevant. It's just real energy. So yeah, thanks for watching. I don't know, this kind of seemed drawn out to me, but it's kind of just like, it's a lot going on, but it's kind of simple at the same time. It's kind of just like, it's just simple. Like, it's simple but complicated. You know what I mean? It's like one of those weird situations. That's why, like, tapping into this energy is strange, because it's just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not like a normal situation. You know what I mean? He's not like a normal person. And this kind of like confirmed that. It's like, you know, he knows the right people. He's associated with the right people. You know what I mean? You know, he might be related to these people that's keeping him relevant. So it's kind of just like they're not gonna basically bring him down because of like people being like irritated with him, or, you know, because a lot of people hate him. You know, that's like irrelevant. You know, so that's why it's like complicated. But thanks again. Yeah, please press the like button, subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment, tell me what you think about this reading, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks, more content.